automotive. Today on Is It Worth It, we'll be looking at this. Behind us, the GR 2021 Supra, and finding out whether it's worth your hard-earned cash. But also to the right of me, there's an update on the ever-famous GR Yaris as well. Firstly, the GR Yaris update, and we welcomed Lauren, who agreed to help talk in a bit more detail about the new performance upgrades she helped to develop with the RRG group in Macclesfield. Lauren is a professional race driver. She shares a great passion for tuning and was actually one of the first customers to get her hands on the new GR Yaris.
So this is tuned DT UK, and between five of us, we basically really fine-tune this to make it really good drivability wise, and it is mega. Feels in a lot more mid-range torque, and it also gives obviously a bit more at the top end, so it just makes it, beefs it up, everything up a bit.
And the 0 to 60 on stock is 5.5, what is it now?
Well, 0 to 60 stock is 5.5, but the actual reality is that you can make 60 in second gear.
Wow.
So you can actually do it in about 4.6 as standard. We've got it down to 4.2 with this.
So they've been quite modest here, really.
Yeah, very.
So it's time to talk about the GR Supra. This is Toyota's first GR car in the GR lineup. Remember, Gazoo Racing is Toyota's racing arm. It's not a true homologation car, but it still shares the same GR badge, which we will continue to see in sporty trims in Toyota's future models. This is the 5th generation of Supras, dating back from 1978 all the way to 2019, and yes, there is a lot of controversy surrounding this car, as it is actually shared on the same platform as the BMW Z4, as a true full Toyota engine would be almost double the price. As you can tell, it still houses a Japanese design based on the Mark IV Supra, and the engine is a 3-litre straight 6. Toyota have stated, although it does share some traits from the Z4, the Supra is designed and tuned as it would be a Toyota, with the 3-litre Pro Pack. You get 19-inch forged alloy wheels, which is what we'll be looking at today, and also the JBL premium sound system and wireless mobile charging. It's the same situation with the interior, although very modern and plush. It has a BMW interior, such as the aircon, the auto gear stick and the 8.8-inch entertainment display, and uses the same BMW iDrive. Now don't get me wrong, the interior is beautiful and the seats are perfect to sit in for long distances. It just doesn't feel very Toyota, and when talking about practicality, this is a 2-seater setup, so space is scarce to say the least. However, boot space is 290 litres, just enough to fit a few suitcases for a weekend, and with the load cover down, a bag of golf clubs. Lauren kindly offered to show me how to get the best from the Supra out on the road.
It's BMW controls, and then you just like trying to work it out.
It's quite surprising for a Toyota, isn't it? The Supra. I mean, what Toyota can actually do and what they actually make is just inspiring. I mean, when they come from like the events, it's sort of Corolla.
You have to go back to the old days. I mean, I had 3 Mark 1 MR2s, and you know that was. They go back to the 80. And I had an 886 GT Apex Spinter Terreno. I mean, that's the most panda colours. It's worth 20 grand now.
What's the GR Supra like? Well, sitting inside for the first time, you feel quite hunkered down, cocooned, don't you? You feel really connected to the road per se. Definitely a lot lower than the GR Yaris. Now this is BMW's, well, I hate to say it, 8-speed automatic gearbox. You've even got a sport mode. Did you manage to put it in there?
I did, yes.
What do you think of that? Does that do
it's
anything?
good. There's 8 gears though, so that's quite a lot of gears to remember. So you have to remember, it's not, if you're used to a 6-speed manual, it's you've got to shift a bit more.
Yeah, ride height. These seats are comfortable, but I don't know. It's a good job they've got that bubble roof design, or else I don't think I could fit in here, and I'm 6 foot something. I mean, nothing really special. I mean, what really strikes me straight away is how smooth that gearbox is. It's really smooth there. There's a little bit of turbo lag, isn't there, when you put the foot down, which is expected with. There you go. Which is expected with the gearbox with the auto, but yeah, touching on about 3,000 to 4,000 revs, it picks up a bit. What's it like turning?
Good, I think.
Yeah, I like that. Wow, she does pick up. You can do it, actually. It is turbocharged. So what I'm going to do is put sport on, see if that does much. Yeah, you can tell straight away. Makes the steering a bit more lighter. The suspension's a lot harder. You can feel that straight. Can you feel that? With this 50-50 weight distribution, you can definitely tell with that longer front. It's quite an elegant drive around a lot of these corners. Am I making you sick?
No, you're fine.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah, just, I love that sound. So, what do we think of the GR Supra? Well, it's not a true Supra, but it is a beautiful looking car. It's a great GT car as well, but we're going to put it on that scale of worth and find out whether it's worth your hard-earned cash. So it's time to put the GR Supra on that scale of worth. So to give the car its best chance on that scale, we're going to weigh it against its average price. As you can see, brand new is $54,000 and the average price is £48,000. So let's release the coins and see how the GR Supra weighs up against the performance, practicality, reliability, fun factor, features, appeal. Remember, these are our counterweights. And as you can see, unfortunately, the coins weigh the GR Supra down, which means the GR Supra is not worth it. So let's talk about why the GR Supra is not worth it. Talking on performance, the Supra can be driven round a track and as a daily, no problem. It's very smooth engine, makes the 8-speed auto fun, but not as thrilling as it should be if it had a 6 or 7-speed manual gearbox. It would just make it perfect. The 0 to 60 is impressive with great torque and acceleration, although maybe not as quick off the line as a GR Yaris. And it will get you out of trouble no problem, and the MPG isn't too shabby either for a car of this caliber. Moving on to practicality, it's a 2-seater coupe and it's incredibly low down. So if you can cope with the coupe styled bubble roof design, you should be fine, as it does mean you sit quite comfortably. However, its bulbous and elongated design means space is at a premium, and the boot can fit weekend luggage, but that's about it. Reliability, top scores here. Being a Toyota, you also get a 3-year warranty. However, that may be getting increased to 10 years if you purchase from a dealership after June this year. The fun factor, well, the Supra is a brilliant car to drive and the steering is incredibly light and playful, especially around the corners. Being a rear wheel drive, you can have some fun with the slip differential and traction turned off. Features, the Supra is high-tech and gives great extras on the 3.0 pack. The 8.8-inch entertainment screen looks great and is a doddle to use. Again, if you're fine with its BMW infused setup, then you won't have a problem, and nor should you. The iDrive experience is unrivaled, especially in a coupe. Appeal. Its long front and short body means this car stands out like no other on the road. It's unmistakably Japanese, and the muscular rear haunches just add to the dramatic look of the Supra. It's 17 years since Toyota launched their last Supra, and with this relaunch, it ticks most boxes, but just not the one the Supra was made for, especially for $48,000, which is talking Porsche territory. A big shout out to RRG Group Toyota Macclesfield for letting us review this GR Supra. Again, please like and subscribe to this channel. We're a growing channel and we'd like to get some more interesting cars out there. Again, we are a review channel with a difference where we like to give that visual approach as well. But also we like to have some fun on this channel, and I'd like to open it up to your suggestions on whether you agree with this outcome, and also if there's any other cars out there that you would like us to review. Please stay tuned and we hope to see you on the next video on Is It Worth It?